Hi guys, Dylan here with another game video where today, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus for what may well be the final episode. I've been currently in progress of hunting down the last few things we've been missing, and so you can see by the fact that we have new mail, we have new pictures, new music. There's a lot to go here, but we're going to start off looking at the music since it's pretty simplistic. I don't know where I got music, to be honest. That's a mystery to me. Because all I've done is gone through DDLC again and going down every possible route, just to ensure I got all the poems, got all the music, all that. And yet, I still think there's stuff missing. So yeah, there's clearly more to do here. But that's fine, there's a few secrets from the original DDLC we can try out. First, yeah, we're just gonna have a look. Files, just some new poems, really. So we have a poem here. Natsuki's special poem acquired by writing all 3 poems about her. Yeah. So like I said, I went down each and every route. These were the ones I was missing. So you can have a look at those and do as you wish. Acquire all Natsuki's other poems. So there's extra poems, which is nice. Again, you can read through those. There's a lot to get through here is the issue. Actually, might as well give them a read, I suppose. Okay, so this is the last one she gives us at the end of the game. So this is a special Sayori poem. There once was a ladybug. It was so small, it took a really long time to crawl from here to there. It was very tiring to fly for so long. Nobody squishes ladybugs because they're cute. Does that make them better than other bugs? Do ladybugs know they're cute? I think they're too preoccupied with bug things. And so the ladybug crawled around and did bug things. This story wasn't really going anywhere, but I know you all don't mind. I hope you think it's nice being there anyway, like ladybugs. Like this ladybug, the one who clings to the dew onto your sleeve because it knows you won't squash it. If it doesn't bug you, will you stay a while? Interesting. And we have one from Natsuki. I named my pen the Expression Express. My feelings aboard with a ticket to you. No room for stammers, no lies, no extra stops, no compromise. Station screaming by, attendant saying hi. One ticket to you, please and thank you. Take a headphone and doze, no bumps in the rails, just thumps in my heart. And loops in my letters, and clouds in the sky, and dreams in your eyes. Hey, wake up, the train has arrived. Expression Express, destination you, choo choo. Interesting. My conductor motions for one crescendo after the next, each time falling short of a climax. The lump in my throat is carried by Sisyphus. I don't know how to say that. It's not helpful that it's in script, but then there's like words that I don't know. Apparently, literacy is not my thing. How many words must I choose not to say before they finally break loose? And generously piling out of my mouth like a flock of school children at the start of recess. Pen cannot be erased, but even that metaphor fails comedically as my floor is littered, blanketed with wasted pen. My canvas of my mind, full of disjointed thoughts and unfinished sentences. Perhaps all along, it was wrong forcing them out of my room, and I should instead invite you in. A poem from Monica distributed at special events of the past to acquire Monica's other poems. An electrical signal from the remote corner of my brain, connecting all the circuits, nerves, and chemicals, the web understood by nobody. The chemicals make a single tingle around my beating heart. The nerves make my hand more straining a dead tree with a dark substance. The ink reflects light into your glimmering eyes. Holding this paper is almost as though you are holding my hand which I wrote it. Let our emotions stir together with all our hearts beat in harmony. Connected to each other, I feel electric. Again, they're all very unique. Makes me curious. I also got 2 more of the special poems. I'm not quite done with those yet. But yeah, we got this one and... What's the other one? The Again, you can read through those, but that's all in the normal DLC, so we'll leave it there. Clearly I have more of these to find, but I figured I'd go over what I have so far. So we got some more concept art. In Act 1, write all 3 poems for Natsuki, so yeah. It's pretty nice concept art. It's clearly for the second, whatchamacallit, CG of each character. This is interesting. This is just new. In Act 3, delete Monika's character file before she begins her monologues. Okay, so there's clearly a lot of random actions I'm gonna have to take. I got an achievement for just deleting Monika again. What do I even say to that? And then we have another one of Natsuki. In Act 2, experience Natsuki's play with me scene. Yeah, that came from writing all the poems for Natsuki. So that was a thing. We also have this. Delete Monika for the second time. Yeah. It's odd that that's a thing you have to do, but that was what going through the game again required, so. I like how Yuri is the only one who's muted. What Sayori is using to listen to everything is unclear. Natsuki and Yuri have headphones, Monika has earbuds of some sort, and Sayori is unclear. Probably earbuds, I have to guess? That are just the computer speakers. I don't know why I'm calling that detail out, but it's a thing I noticed. And finally, the more exciting male. Yeah, there's 2 more. Re-ethics. Simply put, it is not our job to arbitrarily decide upon some code ethics just because we're the first ones to do this, to our knowledge. That's the government's job to figure out. Long after we've made enough headway, it no longer applies to us. It's fundamentally flawed to apply ethical reasoning to this anyway, because humanity's code of ethics is based upon nothing more than our knowledge and understanding of life forms similar to ourselves. We don't have ethics for killing bacteria or plants, only for the creatures that we can convincingly project our emotions onto. The humans in our VMs operate completely different from us on a fundamental level, and therefore should not be taken any more seriously than a machine that's programmed to print "I feel sad." We're engineers, not philosophers. Interesting. Issues caused by unprotected memory. Has anyone evaluated the side effects that might be caused by sharing a memory pool between multiple VMs rather than allocating them separately? I'm looking through some of the files VM1 is generating, and I'm finding some information that definitely shouldn't be there. I haven't seen any evidence that this is actually affecting the inside of the VM itself, so I don't think it's a priority, but I think it's definitely worth noting. My guess is that memory being freed from VM2 isn't getting zeroed out, which technically gives VM1 access to it. All the info I will have goes into the issue tracker, but I want to check if anyone has noticed something along these lines. Odd. But again, no new codes or really anything to work with. Which is odd. None new files for me to look at. So yeah, I guess that moves me on to the next thing. Looking at some things you could do in the original DDLC and seeing if they're possible here. In this case, we're going to check if the good ending is present. So I've gone through the entire game and set it up for the good ending, because I went through everyone's route. That's pretty self-explanatory. And that is all you have to do. So anyway, we're going to start a new game, skip ahead, and see if Sayori still triggers the good ending, instead of going insane and trying to just Monika me. Yeah, we gotta get through all this. I went over this in the last time I finished this up, so this should all be the same. So yeah, we should be close to the end, so I'm gonna stop skipping and just move to rapid clicking. I have more of a chance to stop it. So I believe Yuri and Natsuki have to leave, and that's what triggers everything to come into effect. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, it looks like it. It's nice to see everyone was getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Weeb Emerald. You think so? Well, everyone seems to get a little bit better with you around, Sayori. Aw, Weeb Emerald! Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing! Well, whatever. I was surprised a lot when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make the best club ever! I've joined, every day is gonna be so much fun! Hey, Weeb Emerald, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. This seems like it's going into the normal ending, which is interesting. But then again, I want to say that if she doesn't mention Monica, we're all good. But the fact that there's music kicking in the background, I'm not sure. Moment of truth! I want to thank you for spending so much time with us all! That's the good ending. You worked really hard to make each and every one of us happy. You comforted us through hard times, and you helped us get along with each other. Do you get it, Weeb Emerald? Because I'm president now, I understand everything. You really didn't want to miss a single thing in this game, did you? You saved and loaded so many times just to make sure you could spend time with everyone. Only someone who truly cares about the Literature Club would go that far. Or maybe someone who just wants the secrets. But all along, that's all I ever wanted. For everyone to be happy and care about each other. It's kind of sad, you know? After all you've done for us, there isn't much I can give you in return. We've already reached the end of the game. So, this is where we say goodbye. Thank you for playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm gonna miss you, Weeb Emerald. Come visit us sometime, okay? We'll always be here for you. We all love you. So yeah, that's the good ending. Oh, no, get me out of here, this is copyrighted. No. Okay, I believe there's also another poem as a result of getting the good ending. So that's another thing we gotta look at. So let's see. Is that here? Yes! To the special player who received this special ending. For years I've been enamored by the ability of visual novels and games in general to tell stories in ways not possible through traditional media. Doki Doki Literature Club is my love letter to that. Games are an interactive art. Some let you explore new worlds, some challenge your mind in brand new ways. Some make you feel like a hero or a friend, even when life is hard on you. Some games are just plain fun, and that's okay too. Everyone likes different kinds of games. People who enjoy dating sims may have a heightened empathy for fictional characters, or they might be experiencing feelings that life is not kind enough to offer them. If they are enjoying themselves, then that's all that matters. That goes for shooting games, casual games, sandbox games, anything. Preferences are preferences, and our differences are the reasons that we have a thriving video game industry. My own favorite games are always ones that challenge the status quo. Even if it's not a masterpiece, any game that attempts something wildly different may earn a special place in my heart. Anything that further pushes the limitless bounds of the interactive media. I extend my gratitude to all those who have taken time to achieve the full completion. I hope you've enjoyed playing it as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you for being a part of the Literature Club. Dan Salvato. And so yeah, we have to reset the machine. That does give us a new image, interestingly. I wonder if it's just that last poem, special gratitude received for doing that. Is there anything else, like a concept or... Yeah, it looks like there are. Achieved the special ending of the story. First concept sketch of DDLC chibis used in the poem minigame. Nice, cute, I like it. Achieved the special ending of the story. A collection of each character's sketch before being outlined and colored in. Natsuki's head angle was changed to make the pose more natural and candid, rather than the striking model pose. Nice. Anything else? Nope, that is it all. Well then, that puts us up to 88%. We're close, but not quite. So there's one more thing we can do here. So we're going to go to the files and click this reset button again. And I've looked through this reset many times at this point. There's nothing here. I looked. There's no set of 3 numbers. There's no clock time. I don't know where these other codes could be, especially since I learned there's more than 2. I made a brute force for some codes, and well, I don't remember their exact pins. There's more than 2 that I hadn't seen before. But of course they're all locked by a specific time, so it's hard to say. But anyways, we are going to skip all this. Agree. And, okay, so here's a key detail. we are going to go out of the game. I know the game just loaded, but we're already got to quit. We're going to quit out of the game, go to the files, and get one of the unique endings. So first off, just Monica, goodbye. Get out of here. We're not playing the game with you. Get out. But yeah, this is going to be interesting. Because this is another ending you could get in the game. I also might have to censor a bit after this. You'll see what I mean. But yeah, once again, in case things work out, I am the almighty Weeb Emerald. But okay. Let's see. Yeah, this is still a thing. Dots. What? This... What is this? Oh no. No. This can't be it. This can't be all there is. What is this? Where am I? Make it stop! Please make it stop! And then the game closes. Right, so we have a new picture first off. I'm gonna guess that's for triggering this. What do we get? Picture of Sayori. Delete Monica's character file before starting a new game. Yeah, that was another unique ending you could get before. So I'm not surprised I got us something. There's so much that went into this, and there's 3 more concept images that I'm missing. And more promo images as well. Although interesting, promo images. Home game, delete Monica for a second time. They're all very random actions. Yeah. I don't know what to do from here is the issue. Yeah, this should trigger something. And then there's the thing that happens if you wait 10 minutes. So I'm also going to do that. We're going to load up the game, see this bonus thing. End. This is may or may not be censored. If it is censored, then it's just a screen from the original game. And even this game, technically. It's just what happens to Sayori at the end of Act 1. I'll leave it at that. The black and whiteified. But yeah, something happens if you wait 10 minutes on the screen, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. See you guys on the flip side. So, yeah, if you wait 10 minutes on this screen, as you can see on the right, the message, "Now everyone can be happy," pops up. It's quite a grim ending. But yeah, if you click it all now, it's just going to close out. And nothing else. Nothing for waiting for that message. Fair enough, game. I figured it was worth showing off. So once again, we're going to reset the game. Yeah, I, believe it or not, have more things to do. I have more options. More things I want to try. So what happens if we delete the other characters individually? Don't know if anything necessarily happens, but it's worth a look. I figured. There's no way of restoring characters, or I'd try and get like the Easter egg when you put Monica back in the files, or you put Sayori back in the files. None of that works. It doesn't let you. Because obviously there's no saving the files, no copying the files. There's no way around it. But I believe you could technically get the same ending by deleting Sayori at the beginning. It'll just skip ahead to the part where things are sad. But yeah, files. No, I mean the files. Game. No, not game. Characters. Alright, Sayori. Elevated access permissions are required to perform this action. What? 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 Okay, this is new. Okay, never mind. Not possible at all. Thank you, game. Very cool. Alright, so yeah, clearly I'm at a dead end for now. And to be honest, I don't think I can get any farther without any help from the internet. So now's the moment when I go a bit cheater. I'm gonna look some stuff up and I'll come back to figure out the last few things. Let's see, how far did I get on my own? 89%? Are you kidding me? 1% off. Wow, that sucks. That just sucks. To be so close. I could probably raise that just by getting some of the secret poems again. I think I'm going to do that for a while before I go Googling things, just to get it to 90%. So I can say I got 90% of the content on my own. But yeah, I'll see if I can get further than that with ideas. We'll see. I am kind of running out of them, so it's hard to say. But yeah, cutting it here. See you guys in a bit with the future me. Alright guys, so I got a couple new things since I last saw you. For you guys, it's practically instant, but you know, there's a lot to this, so time is going to be shifting a lot throughout this video. But anyway, I got some more pictures. I've not quite gotten all the secret poems yet, just because there's a lot. That would take a while. But I did get a few more of the images here. So here we have an image of Sayori. Basically, how do I put it? It's the third CG of Sayori. And it turns out by not completing the act of loading the save file before, didn't get the CG, so it didn't occur to me. So yeah, I looked this one up. I also looked up the other one because, I'm going to be frank, I was too lazy to do it myself, but it doesn't seem like I actually unlocked it, so I'm going to go do that again. So yeah, might as well show this one off then, how you do it. You're back. Another bad dream, yeah. This gets mentioned. I guess closing the game on Monica does not feel good. But anyway, we're going to have to wait for her to start talking again, which is an unfortunate side effect of this. We basically need to wait for her to start talking again, because that's the only time the skip button is ever available. And that's apparently how you're supposed to get this last poem. I did not know this was a thing, because the skip button is usually broken. I've never really looked at Monica's dialogue for very much. And I guess it slipped my mind. But yeah, we just gotta wait it out, click the skip button, and that should get us the last CG according to the internet. Alright, Monica. Hey. There you go. Are you trying to fast forward? I'm not boring you, am I? Oh gosh. Well, there's nothing to fast forward to, Weeb Emerald. It's just the two of us after all. And aside from that, time doesn't really exist anymore, so it's not even gonna work. Here, I'll go ahead and turn it off for you. There we go. You'll be a sweetheart and listen to me from now on, right? Thanks. Now where was I? In case we need to let her finish her little chat. Okay, we're gonna escape to the main menu. Pictures, it should have given us a new one, I believe. Yeah! This looks nice. A color sketch of Monica's initial character design, drawn by David Evelyn. Interesting. Yeah, that's most of the things. There's some promo images I'm still missing, which no clue what to do there yet. Might have to turn the internet again, because it's the thing. There's also some email we got. Binary data in VM2. I made some new headway with VM2. Don't get too excited. It's still impossible to establish any kind of stable connection. But it occurred to me that we could at least run a memory dump through the pattern analysis routines to see if we can decipher any digital data from their VM. I don't want to hog all the server time on a hunch, but I have some preliminary results that indicate the presence of binary computer systems. Based on this, I'm going to schedule 3 days of server time next week to isolate any chunks of memory that appear in the binary data. If successful, we'll definitely be able to find some encoded text and get our first tiny glimpse of VM2. Don't mind me though, just keep going nuts on VM1 and hopefully I'll have more to share soon. Interesting. We keep getting all these random emails, but I don't know how it all goes together. Now, of course, there's never any code with the emails. So I don't know. It's interesting, though. We've made it to 93%. So close. Yet so far. Alright, so yeah, there's a lot more secret images I've yet to find. And stuff like that. So I'm going to go back to doing that. Possibly see about finding the promo images. But I don't have high hopes for that. We'll see. But yeah, with that in mind, guys, once again, transition. It worked! Finally! The ghost menu screen. Sheebus, that took forever. Hello! Game ghostliness. Reloading the game on Act 2. Over and over and over and over. This took way too long. That's all you really need to know. This is yet another thing you need to do. I forgot this was a thing. And I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't have had the patience to repeatedly do Act 2 if I was just experimenting. So, yeah. That's that Easter egg. That gets you a secret. That'll get you a secret. That'll get you basically this. That's all I did that for! I literally downloaded a thing just so I could repeatedly boot the game without having to boot the game over and over in absolute boredom. But okay, that's another thing down. For once, I'm glad to see the normal title screen. Okay, now I can finish up what's left of Act 2. The final Easter egg I need to acquire. It's quite a difficult one. Now, normally... Oh yeah, this. I'm gonna skip past this. This ain't worth it. And we're back to this screen. Now, you may be wondering, why are we back here? We got through this. There's nothing that could happen here. What could the game possibly want you to do here? This is one I never would have thought of because I think it's ridiculous. But no, apparently this is a thing that you have to do. You get to click through all this dialogue. The achievement is not to skip it. What the heck? Now, I'm not going to lose my mind. So I'm going to cheat a little bit. Forgive me. Alright, here I have OP auto clicker. Yeah, we're just gonna auto click through this. I don't have the patience. I don't. I'm sorry, game. I don't have the patience to sit here with Yuri, clicking over and over and over. Why is it a thing? That's my question. And even then, it's gonna take longer because compared to the skip button. But we will endure. We will go through the weekend. You know, the fact that it's been a solid 2-3 minutes of just sitting here, I think that kind of goes to show how long this would take for those without the ability to auto-click. Oh. Okay, it's done! Finally! Although I think it's going to force me into Act 3 because I don't have a way out. Unless I quit the game. I could do that. I don't even care. Give me the picture. Give me. What did I get? Was it worth it? It's a good question, but I doubt it. In Act 2, make it through the weekend without pressing skip! Was it worth it? At all? No! Not at all. It's a cute image. But if... no. There's also this. I went through 15 of Monica's monologues. AKA I left my auto clicker running while I went to eat dinner. I don't get time for that. But okay, we are down to one more promo, which is on the basis of the secret poems. So, you know, these two. So I gotta hunt them down and we'll be done. Yes! Okay, so just a bit longer. Just a bit more patience. I gotta go through the game many times. Oh boy, here we go. Alright, so after a lot of poem searching, I got it. Last poem that I needed to get. And I just realized I still have this open. See, I use that program essentially just so I could sit here after rolling it through once. So I didn't have to constantly just be sitting here, scrolling through the same acts over and over and over. But I did it. I did it. Everything's retrieved. The other thing I got for it, I believe, where was it? No, it's a promo. I'm stupid. Acquire all special poems. Artwork drawn by Snatchy in 2018, which has never been previously shared. Aw, that's cute. But there's a slight issue here. If I look at the settings, we're only at 98%, which means something else is missing. How are we still missing something? What? No. Upon further inspection, there's a hidden song. How the heck you're supposed to know that? Beats me. However, looking at the internet, they seem to know. When you've unlocked the song Candy Hearts, put it in the playlist and listen to it on loop. In a few minutes, you should have it change and you should have an extra song. Candy Hearts. So, literally just loop it? Okay. Right, I guess I got a bit of listening to do for a while, guys. So, see you in a bit. Oh. Oh. I was like, why is Candy Hearts broken? But no, Oh, that's disturbing. I don't know what I did necessarily to do this. I did as the instructions said and listened to it on loop. And now this is playing. This is eerie. I don't like it. There's like crying in the background. And just like over a distorted version of the song. That's eerie. No. I don't know if I need to listen to it the whole way through, but I'm going to just in case. And right back to normal? What the heck? Candy Hearts and Candy Hearts. Freaky. Now apparently this achievement's a bit weird, because we've reached 100% now, thanks to that secret song. But apparently you need to go here, and there's something new. Again, it doesn't tell you. It just leaves you to figure it out. Why is there always new stuff? What? Test VM. What is happening? Is there gonna be secrets here? Oh. Oh, that's glitch text. Oh, that's... I don't... Absolute Genius has been made incredible contributions to Project Libitina, despite having no third... What is happening? No third eye? Maybe? I'm so confused. This connection lost. What? What is this? Do I just click? Bah. Bah. Okay. Sure. Sure. Jeez. Okay, so I'm down to one achievement. But it's a secret one and I don't know how to do it offhand. But yeah, that's all the content. So we're nearly done with this. All that remains is going over the achievements and going over the secret codes. Because I'm going to be honest, I couldn't find any more. So I'm just going to look online. Because it's 9:40 at night for me as is. I've been doing this all day, man. It's taking forever. Okay, so first off, credit to the person who made this thread, but they tracked down all the codes, really. So I'm going to be using this mostly to get through everything. So, the second time the game is loaded and beyond, the game will boot up to Metaverse Enterprise Solutions operating system, and it will flash up that. So that's one we found. We can go find this, however, it's an unmarked text file. Now the documents is gear section. 420.221. Tower keys, you can use that to get that. Now, I don't know how any of these other ones were found. I would expect a lot of trial and error, but it could also say somewhere in-game. But I haven't seen any more codes, so I don't know what to say. So 14.txt. There are a number of folders missing from directory 151-420-545. In folder 501, there's a single file inside. It will open at 214, which represents Valentine's Day. Okay, so 501. 501. We can do that. We can do that. Finally, after many goes at it, I got it. Dearest Eve, where are the years going? Doesn't it feel like ever since we graduated, we're just the same doofy college kids, but we're being put into increasingly adult situations? It's hard to believe how much can happen in just 1 year, but all of my memories this year are full of reminders why you've been my best friend for so long. My gratitude for you is higher reaching than the mountains I'm gonna live in after faking my death. Throwback to you actually entertaining that plan after helping me break up with Daphne. To this day, I can never tell how serious or joking you are about these things, or life in general. But I think I would literally implode if I didn't have you to remind me of the things that never matter as much as they seem at the moment. And that will always be okay. Imagine if we really do end up working together at Metaverse. That's literally the only way I think we'd be able to of coping with this mundane desk job. I think you said that the referral won't go very far since you're not a senior engineer, but as I'm coming out of this rough patch, it's the future I imagine for myself every day. I'm sorry for not always being a bundle of stress. I always feel like I want to do more for you. But despite the amount that you do for me, just seems like anything I could give you back. You always inspire me to improve, and when I don't believe in myself, I stay motivated to become a better person so that I can deliver all my best qualities to you. I love you and I always will, until we face the end of the world together, wishing for another 14 million years of friendship. With everlasting love, Paula. Whoa. Okay, yeah, thank goodness for this, or I wouldn't have access to these. Right, next up, meeting notes number 1. Finish up meeting notes. Yeah, we've seen those. Home words, we know. Meeting notes 2. Throwing folders 130915. 0. Made it. Lib. Promising work on recording simulation activity into playable script. Playable. Observable form. Not a game. Stay focused, Dive. Pretending to type important things while waiting for everyone to get back on topic. 4:30. Still target end time. Assigning names to simulated entities for easier reference. ABCD should suffice. 1, 2, 3. Using real names only encourages treating them like pets rather than simulated entities. Everyone is trying to come up with stupid names now. Control simulation. Create identical VM with entity A having elevated access permissions? Seems unlikely, nothing has come close so far. Clone VM1, same elevated access, prevent the entity from discovering it. Seems tricky but plausible. Meeting over time again, and then a bunch of garbled text. Right. Track 06 name ideas.txt 123 at 4:30. Operation Not a Game by Ive Lallister. Control simulation track 06 name ideas. Work together, discussion time, debate time, brainstorm, listen up, teamwork time. Let's discuss, let's teamwork, I'll handle it, leader, take the lead. Text face names, maybe another track. 030, 030, little face and yeah. Interesting. Okay. Meeting notes 3, 030, 158. 0, 3, 0. Control simulation. Progress. Idea. Snapshot slightly earlier in time. Compare end of control sim to start of VM1. Better comparison than both being parallel. Mature control sim versus reference VM1. Easier to detect failures and hide elevated access permissions. Fifth entity in VM1. Not an original part of the genetic model. Not present in data dumps. Very bizarre. I was less talkative today. Meeting ending on time? 12:55 OMG. Huh. There's clearly another time. Question is, what does it relate to? Oh! I get it! Duh! 12:55 here. And we got this email before. OMG. right? OMG. Oh, there's another email out of nowhere. But no, we need this one. 404. That's clever. Okay. So let me get 404 pulled up. Okay. I see what you're doing here. See, I didn't have those previous ones, so I could never have solved it on my own. Because I don't know how I was supposed to get started, honestly. Okay. Doki Doki Literature Club. Welcome to the rebellion. We're all working our asses off with our jobs on the line, so we might as well have some fun with it too, right? I totally get Apollo wants to rush into data collection, but my proposal is to shift our efforts to a little and build out some new features while making real-time connection to the VM more usable and fun. If we're basically simulating a miniature universe, then it's kind of a waste not to be able to spend some quality time in there, right? But actually, I think wrapping up this whole thing in the guise of a video game is a great and hilarious way of covering our tracks. And if we do a good job, we might be able to present it to Paula as a useful endeavor. Key selling points: 5 to 6 hours, misery, dread, and cute girls. Learn, through an existential crisis of others, how to cope with your own simulated universe. Witness, with the destruction of the universe over and over in video game form. Haha, this is going to be totally amazing! And no, the irony is not lost on me. Creating a secret team within a secret team is more meta than I signed up for.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
What's talking to you, Alexa? But that's saying something considering we literally work for Metaverse Enterprise Solutions. We can come up with a fake game studio and everything too. Absolutely no plans of going public with this, but it would be a good part of the whole disguise. Plus, I want a cool team name that makes us feel like a bunch of heroes in saving the universe. Kidding, but at least we're saving our jobs. Something like Team Salvation? Team Salvado much? Oh my god, that's so meta! Okay, well, that's all the files. So last thing, and I forgot to go over Let's Move On. We need to have a meeting about shifting our focus a little bit. We've reset VM1 how many times now? For real, we've definitely collected as much data as we can from it at this point. We just need to work with what we have and try to increase the stability of our connection to VM2. We've obviously gotten spoiled from the ease of access VM1 offers us. But it's just unrealistic for someone in real life to be granted a real level of elevation that close to monitor kernel access. If we can't establish a stable connection to VM2, then how do we expect to get anywhere when the same scenario inevitably occurs in our own universe? Anyway, thanks to Rose's work, we were able to acquire a few rudimentary logs. I have an idea of how to increase the connection stability to VM2 while maintaining a weak hypervisor access to everyone inside on a virtual basis. Ironically, it has nothing to do with something that they're building in their own VM. I'll go into detail in a further report, but some of the log files indicate attempts to theirs to pool together the access potential of multiple individuals in a single parallel unit. It sounds ridiculous, but they may actually get somewhere with it. Then we might have a solid entry point and heavily intrude on the VM. If we're going to spin into a read-only hypervisor that we can use to test different ideas like this, the elevation level will need to be set to monitor adjacent runtime level access. The VM will be named Test VM for now, although a parallel access unit will be building the VM seems to be called Project Libitina. According to the logs we have, we can change the name once we get an actually decent-sized picture for it. But yeah, that's all the achievements. That's everything in the game. This took forever. I spent all day finishing this. Oh, this is a long process, but it was well worth it. So thank you guys for watching the Deadly World. If you enjoyed the entirety of Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the little bell button, all the good stuff. See you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed. Have a grand day.